Welcome back to Mando Disc Golf with your coach John Crawford. Today I'm going to be showing you the different discs and how they fly and what these numbers mean. So let's get into it. So there are different types, there are varying names for them, but the basics you need to know is there is a putter that is quite round and blunt. That's for the shortest distance possible. Then you'll move up to your mid-range, so it starts to get a little bit sharper, still a bit blunt. This is for controlled shots that you want to go a little bit further than that putter. You don't have to put max power on, but you got nice control out of them. And then last up, we have our drivers. Two different types. This one's a fairway. There are also drivers, but fairway should be good for most of you. And it's just that little bit sharper. It's got a little bit more shape and needs a little bit more power and control to get it to do what you want it to do. We're going to talk about the disc numbers. So this is going to teach you how the disc should fly. They do vary, but the basic idea is always the same. So the first number here we have is the speed. So that's going to determine whether it's a putter, a mid-range, a fairway driver, or a driver. So that number ranges 1 to 14. Then that next number here we have is glide. So the higher the glide, the more it will fly in one line. The lower the glide, it's going to change to its original fade. The third number here we have is the turn. So a neutral turn or stability is the straightness of the disc. So 0 is going to be quite straight, it's going to respond to how you throw it. Anything positive is going to be for you right-handers, it's going to flick left a lot quicker. Anything in the negative is going to hold right for a bit faster. For our last number, it is the fade, so that is slowing down. So naturally, every right-hand backhand is going to fade to the left. So the last number is going to tell you is how hard it's going to fade to the left. From 0 up until 4. So generally that's going to say if it's a 0, it's going to have a nice gentle turn to the left, so going to go left. Up till 4 is trying to go left with all of its might. Cool, so these numbers all work together. So basically what you're trying to read here is the steps of the flight. So how fast you need to throw it, how long it's going to glide in the angle you put it on, how much it's going to turn off the angle that you put it on, and how much it's going to finish. So the perfect circle of a disc is always going to fade over time. So different discs will get beaten in at different rates. So here we have a base plastic, so it's nice grippy plastic, but every time that it hits something, it's going to create a different shape, which is going to change its flight. So base plastic here is a good beginner grip plastic, but it will change quite fast. And then from this base plastic, you move up. So the different levels of premium plastic is going to determine not only how long the disc stays in the flight that it is, but it is also going to dictate the original flight of the disc. So the main thing is that the base plastic is quite straight, and the clear plastic that you will see is the most stable, and anywhere in between, things like different companies all have different ones, but Star, which is quite a grippy, durable plastic. There are so many different kinds, but basically what you want to know is the cheaper the plastic, the quicker it's going to lose its original flight path, and the more premium, the longer lasting the disc is going to be. It will keep its integrity, and you'll be able to throw it how you like for longer. So the last thing we need to know about discs is comfortability for hand feel. A lot of these are mainly with putters. So we're talking about having a bead and having no bead. So that basically just means that depending on where your finger likes to hold, there is this little rim here that can help to support the finger if you need it. Some people prefer not to have it, and that's when we have beadless. So it basically just means it goes to a sharp edge versus having a little ledge for you to support your finger on. This does happen in mid-ranges, but it's mainly for that putter because you want to feel the disc when you're trying to throw it in the basket. At the end of the day, there's different ways to fly, and the main thing is that you feel comfortable that you can throw it the best you can. So why don't you go out and try some different discs, some different plastics, get a feel for it and find one that works well for you. Check out more videos like this so you can learn how you throw the disc and how to learn how the discs fly in the air.